Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. My name is Sophia. Please like and subscribe to my channel. We'll be making this beautiful trendy net fan. So for this I need mesh. This is the mesh I'll be using. You can see it's light, and I have patches, few patches that I didn't actually use anymore, but I will definitely be using patches. So I have this bias strip and a bunny. So first that I'll make a fold of my bunny. I'll make a fold of 4 cycles of the bunny because I will be making 4 cycles for this fan. So I'll just make sure they are equal, just like this, to make it faster. So after making the fold, I will cut out with my scissors, as you can see. After cutting, then I will be using each piece from the 4 pieces I cut out to make a cycle. So I'll make a fold like this, and with the help of my glue gun I'll join the bone together. So I'll join with the glue gun, and I'll not make my glue gun too hot so the gum can get dry easily. As you can see, if it's too hot you have to wait very for a little while longer to make it cold. So I'm just trying to join them together because my gun was too hot. So just make yours a little bit hot and you add to the bone. You see, I'm also adding to secure it. You have to be generous with your gum, as you can see. So I'll do same for the remaining 3 others bony I've already cut out to form a cycle, just to make the same cycle I made for the first one. And now, after making the cycles with the bone, so I'll take my bias strip and I'll cover around the bones, the 4 bones. I'll be covering around the bones with the help of my glue gun. I'll be gumming the bias strip with the bones, as you can see. So for the gumming part, you don't really have to use your glue gun for this part, because when it gets dried it can easily remove, the bias strip can easily go off this part. So I would advise, when you're making yours for your clients, this video is just for tutorial purpose. So when you want to make for a client, I would advise you use hoo gum, or a um a B6000 or B7000 gum, or even an Evo stick gum rather. That will be better. Gum is not really ideal for this part, for adding the strip, the bias strip to the boning. A glue gun is not really ideal because when it dries up it can easily remove, if you know what I mean. So this is just for tutorial purpose. I'm doing this for tutorial purpose. So if you are making yours for a client, you should use a B6000 gum, a USU gum, hoo gum, or an Evo stick gum. That will be better. That will be better. It won't go off so easily. So guys, as you can see, I'm almost done wrapping the bone, and now I will take my net. After wrapping the bone with the bias strip, I will take my net and I'll place my bone inside the cycle bone. I'll place it inside the net as you see me do right now, and I'll gather up like this at the end. Make sure it's tight. You can see I'm trying to secure it firmly. That's why I'm covering it again. Just place it in the middle of the net or one part of the net and gather up like this, just as you see me do right now. Just as you see me do right now. Just gather up everything like this. And voila, you take your thread, rather. I have made a strip that I will be using to tie this to secure it. So I will be securing it right now with my thread. I will tie firmly so it won't get loose, just like this. Then I will tie with my thread until it's properly secured. After securing, I will cut off the parts from the net. The remaining part of net I'll be using to cover up the other piece as well. The remaining three pieces I'll use it to cover them up as well. And now guys, as you can see, I am done with the covering of the bones with the net. You can see the fan is already coming out. You can see the beauty of the fan is coming out gradually. So now I'll take a piece of wadding. Use a piece of wadding. I will make a cut, as in just as you see me do right now. I'll cut a little piece out, and this piece is going to be two. I'm going to be having two pieces of this. And you can see, and I have a matching color of asoke with the net, so I'll be covering the wording with the asoke. The two piece of wording I cut out, I'll be using it inside the asoke. So I'll just put it inside and cover up. I'll do same for the other one as well. So with the help of my glue gun, I will just gum it up all around, just as you can see. And after covering this piece, I'll do same for the other piece as well. The other piece I've cut out, I'll still cover it up the way I'm doing for this piece right now. Make sure you are generous with your gum on this part. Just apply a lot of gum so the piece doesn't get open. You have to apply generously your gum to this part, as you can see. And now after covering the piece, this is how I will be arranging the cycles, the burning cycles on the piece, just like this. So I will be covering it up with the other piece of asoke, just as you see me do. This is how we're going to be arranging it. So before that, there's something else we need to do, and that is trimming out the edges of this piece to give it a fine finishing so it doesn't look rough. For that, I will be using my hot soldering iron. I'll be using my soldering iron to cut out the edge of this piece to give it a fine neat finishing so it doesn't open up and so it doesn't shed. You know, asoke usually have shredded edges, so with the help of this soldering iron, the edges will be neat and not shredding. So after doing that, this is how I'm going to be covering it, as you can see. So when I place this piece, the asoke, on top of the bone, I discovered something. Please follow up this video. I discovered that the piece was too soft. It was not hard enough to carry the bones. So I decided to add the bones first. As you can see, this is how I added the bones to the cycle bones to the asoke piece. After adding, then I did something. Please follow up. Don't skip any part of this video. Just try as much as possible not to skip any part of this video, because there's something I did which I'm trying to show you. So this is it on one side of it, so I'll cover up on the other side. As you can see, as I lifted up this part, it was not giving. It was too soft. It wasn't hard enough to carry the weight of the cycles. So I just added it. After adding it to it, this is something I did. I went ahead to get maco, a piece of maco, a very thick maco. So I placed the maco in between the front and the back asoke piece, at the center of the front and the back asoke piece. As you can see, I place it in, just as you can see, and I apply my gum generously, very generous at this stage, to cover it up. So you can see is now standing, is now carrying the weight better, because the wording I added in between the asoke was not hard enough. It was too soft. That is why I'm using this maco to support it. I'll place it in, and I'll apply a gum in between to cover up. And as you can see, we are 90% done. So now this is it. I later went to add the trimmings on the fan, and our fan is ready. Please guys, like and subscribe to my channel. You can see I didn't add the trimmings, the patches I wanted to add at the beginning of the video. I later changed my mind and did something else, and as you can see, it's giving. it is giving luxury. The fan is so giving, it's beautiful. So please guys, don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel. Bye for now.